Welcome back to the shit show that is Workshop. I've been trying this for a while now, I'm not gonna lie. It's a shit map, I hate it. It might be my least favorite map. We'll find out. Okay, first... Quincy, but not here. Oh, hello. I didn't know this was a thing. Interesting, okay. I'll keep that in mind later. But for now, Quincy is gonna go probably here. Yeah. Okay. And there's a reason for my method of madness. Okay. Now, I've tried this a few times now. Quincy's usually good in this spot or right next to it, but typically I find that I lose a lot, and I blame Quincy for hogging the good spot. So... we're going to place a ninja there instead, hopefully. Oh, actually, we might not be able to afford it by the time round 4 shows up. I did also have good success placing a wizard there. Maybe. Yeah, we'll take the lives. We'll take the live loss. In hopes that we will gain many more... well, gain is the wrong word for it. But... not lose many more. We'll go with that. So typically ninja is pretty good from early game rounds. I don't know where I'll place my wizard now though. Which is a little awkward, but we'll figure something out. So there's been many things coursing through my mind as I've been attempting this map over and over again. The main one being, why is round 40 such a piece of shit on this map? And the main reason being that this is the tube that round 40 comes down instead of the usual pathway. And big disclaimer, I haven't been able to beat round 40 without activating both of these little helpers on this map and using a Quincy ability, which I am very much ashamed of. So we're going to try and hopefully not do that this time. And this is the first time I'm actually trying Ninja Alk, weirdly enough. You would think I would have tried it before, but no. For some reason, just didn't. It's not like Ninja Alk would be super useful on Geared. Well, it would be useful on Geared, but I think between Geared and Sunken Columns, Ruins, I forget what it's called, it's probably best for Sunken Ruins, Columns, Coliseum of Ruins. You know what I mean, the wet map at the end. So, we're going to try and save our last Ninja Alk for that. And then, who knows? Who knows? We'll just see how we go. That's entirely what I've been doing this whole time. I'm so glad I can place you there. Alchemists don't give a shit about workshops and work tables. Ooh, forgot about that. And forgot about the fact that the wizard doesn't give a shit if you go top path. Ooh, strategies unfolding. Here we go. This could be the one now. So get the old mixture dip out so that we can thoroughly pop lead balloons. Put you on strong just in case they fuck it up. Cool. And Berserker Brew. Do we need faster throwing for 2 monkeys? Ooh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Workshop's a pain in the ass because it does that. Let's use an ability there. And then hope that Berserker Brew will offset that loserness by the time we get it and can afford it. Thank you. Sometime today, please. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Never hurts to just use an ability every now and then. Cool. Alright. So far, smooth sailing. Later on, we're gonna get hit with a tornado. Thanks, Poseidon. Actually, no, it would be like a typhoon or something if it was Poseidon, but still. Okay, this round should be fairly kind. If it's not, I'll break someone's spine. If you haven't noticed, I get a bit singy. No, not singy, that sounds weird. Melodic, maybe? That's a better word. I get a little bit melodic when I'm scared. As in, you know, some people will go super high pitch and like squeal. I personally like to sort of chain that into a song or into some sort of melody so that, ooh, I kind of take the piss out of my own scaredness. But we're fine. Balloon Jitsu. Cool. Nice. Stronger stim and maybe faster throwing. But even then, the Moab's not going to be around them long enough to actually have them pop it straight away. That's the part I'm scared of. But I guess if we slow the track down, it might be around them long enough. Who knows? I wish I did, but I don't play this map often, because I don't like it. And I think that if you regularly expose yourself to something you don't like, you know, it's probably not good for you. So, I'm trying my best. Don't get me wrong, a challenge is... Ooh, fuck. God damn it. A challenge is fine every now and then. However, round 36 can fuck off. Right, team? Right. Thank you. Cool. Nice. A+. Let's get a Spike Factory. Let's face it, Spike Factory ungeared probably won't help. Spike Factory on Sunken Ruins, where there's two pathways, probably won't be in a good spot. So I'd say this is a good bet. You know what would be nice, actually, to feature on this map? Is if this conveyor belt eventually looped around back to the start again. And in doing so, placing spikes on it would come out through the start. And balloons could run into them. I'd appreciate that. Anyway, I guess we'll just see how we go with this Moab. Because I'm certainly not gonna feel any better or worse. Oh, hold up. Grab the wall. If we just put you here. There you go. That could help us. See how we go. No track extensions. Okay, we do pop it with no track extensions. What if we just slow it down, you know? Just slow it down. We're not going to use the extensions. We'll just slow it down a little. We'll activate it because it doesn't waste any time while you're not during a round, and then just go for it. Quincy. Okay, still not beneficial. Cool. So, if we can't pop it even when it's moving slightly slower, maybe we can pop it when we've got the extensions? Maybe? Give you Fireball as well. Why not? Actually, I kind of want to take that back. Yeah, let's take that back. Sorry. I just don't like Fireball. I prefer, at least on the top path, for Intense Magic and Camo Detection. So let's do this. Do this. We activate these to make the track a little longer. Ninja gets a little more time to pop stuff. Ooh. Tempting. Tempting. Maybe we don't need the Intense Magic, and maybe we need... Never mind, that wouldn't help. A Recursive Cluster would be nice. But would it be necessary? I mean, if we place it there... Do bombs hit workshop shelves like walls? Because if I put it there and it's just purely shooting straight up, even if it misses, which it will do 100% of the time when versing something like a pink balloon, if it hits that workshop table and it still recursively clusters, then we'll be alright. But if it doesn't, then it'll be stupidly bad. Okay, we've already got the triple damage, which kind of sucks. I kind of was hoping that we could have potentially bought that. Alright, let's succumb to the madness and the badness. Let's use this, and let's use this, and just let it happen. Because we will win this way. I can almost guarantee it. And it's a shame. Because... yeah. Ooh, fuck. Okay, no. Like, we will still do it. I'll just try and activate the ability at a better time. But, I'm not letting us lose lives when we've activated these two and the ability of Quincy. Hell no. Ooh, we could have gone for that, actually. Not this specifically, but this. Perishing Potions. Damn. You know what? Maybe it'll make a difference. Fuck it. And Quincy, go now. So hopefully he can... Oh, he can't even reach. Oh, if he can't reach, then that's... Hey, that's better. Okay, cool. You made it. You made it. Cool. Very nice. Perishing Potions to help with the next lot of Moabs. And let's get some monkey sense up in here so that at least someone's doing something right. Okay, everything's run out. That's fine. That's fine. I think for the next one, we're going to try and see if we can get an Arcane Spike. Because that's just made our range with the Mage Wizard insane. So fingers crossed. Ooh. We can keep that up. I don't know why. I know for a fact that white hot spikes don't make the spikes any more durable or stronger or able to pop more things other than leads, but it feels like it just makes them overall better, and I don't know why. I feel like I'd be safer if those spikes were white and hot. I don't get it. Placebo effect or some shit, but I don't know. It just feels right. Okay, come on. Ooh, little scary, little scary, little sketch, little sketch. But it's fine. We're okay. I'm so afraid to have it on ×2 speed because I just feel like they can come from here and end up here in a matter of milliseconds. Like, it doesn't even take a full second for it to cross the screen, I swear. So you've got to have really good reaction time, especially if you're on an upgrade screen, to be able to double escape to pause the game in time. And perfect. Okay, cool. This guy's actually good with damage. Like the previous wizard, trash. In comparison, trash. But this guy, he knows his shit. He's actually gonna fuck some balloons up. Spiked balls. Sorry, spiked pineapples. Let's see if we've got enough to deal with the Moab again. I think we should. With Arcane Spike, ha ha ha. No ability, no track extensions, no reversing motor required. Very nice, very nice. Let's see if we can pull it off again. Would be nice to see. Indeed we can. Very cool, very cool. Love that. See, this is why we get Monkey Sense, so that he can help out in these situations. Luckily, Ninja Alk is pretty damn strong, but just in case, it's always good to have a backup plan. My next backup plan is going to be Spiked Mines. If I can afford it. Before we die. Before we die. I'm prefacing that. Cool. Before we die. Nice. Just thought I'd tell the balloons. You know, sometimes they don't get the message that we're trying not to die here, and they're making it really difficult to stay alive. And so if they could just die themselves, that'd be great. Then again, they probably have the same idea. Damn. It's like they always say in Fallout, war never changes. Some people just want to watch balloons burn. And I am some of those people. Oh, spiked mines. I don't think I've actually tried this before in any of my other attempts. Like, don't get me wrong, I tried to, but I never got to affording it. Or I was trying to save up for something more. And so having 10 grand and spending it on spiked mines seemed like a bit of a waste. But honestly, this could be our saving grace. And I guess we'll find out. I feel safer. Melodic, like I said. I feel safer with these explodey boys on our team. I feel like every time a Moab comes out, I just have to slow it down just to be sure that will be alright. But other than that, we seem to be alright. If I can beat this map with just these 4, I'd be very happy. Okay, sorry about that. Right. It's so funny, because I always apologize for when I get interrupted, like IRL, even though I know I'm gonna edit out the interruption. So I could easily just be like, continuing on with my thoughts and ideas and just be like, haha, nothing happened, edited it out. But, you know, I feel like if there's a random blip in the video at some point, then you guys deserve to know that at least it was on purpose and I'm not trying to screw you out of me cheating somehow. Alright, round 60. A little bit sketchy, but I think we've got it with these spiked mines and hopefully Quincy and his abilities. Okay, I preemptively used both of those abilities, and I do realize that. However, the advantage of that is I'm not dead. You know, if we're listing the pros and cons, both abilities are on cooldown for this round, but it doesn't seem to matter, so that turns into a pro, and we're not dead. The ultimate pro. So I think it's fine. Okay, just keeping it real slow. Don't want to incite the vengeance. Wait, why is this so fucking expensive? 162,000. I thought they lowered the cost of that. Did they raise it back up? I don't know why, but I remember it being like 90,000. Or at least low 100,000, not mid to high. Alright, well we've got 13,000. How do we deal with fortifieds? Are we good with fortifieds? We are, relatively. Only because of the spiked mines. The super spiked mine? No, the explosive, what are they called? Spiked mines, yeah. What were the ones before that? Spiked balls. Round 63. Terrifying. Like, legitimately. I'm not even gonna risk that. You know what? We're just gonna say, fuck it. Balls to the wall. Let's get something that can annihilate this. What can annihilate 63 and guarantee victory? I mean, we don't really need 4 planes. I don't think we'll use 4 planes over the next 2 maps, so I think we'll put down a plane, sell a bunch of stuff, and then buy a Spectre. By a bunch of stuff, I mean probably this guy. Maybe this guy. So let's just, yeah, no, fuck this map. Screw this map. This map is the worst. I hate it. I don't want to come back to it. We're gonna just sell shit and get it over with. Is that enough? Almost. Do that. Whatever it takes. Honestly. Honestly, this map sucks. I hate it. I haven't been able to beat it, and so now I'm just going to. Right? Simples. Simples. We've already placed this guy before, so it doesn't matter if we replace them. Especially if they're at 1. Send them out, send them out, send them out, send them out. Ooh, blocked. You have been blocked. Cool. And then for the last wave, we can just use Quincy's second ability. You know what? We won't do it unless we need to. We won't do it unless we need to. We need to. Let's be honest. We need to. And we've already placed the Spectre in the previous attempt, so there's no use trying to run from it now. Actually, we could just change the Spectre's thingo. So, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Hello, hello. Let's put you on figure 8 so you're a little closer to the track. Buy that back. Okay, go again. So now that you're closer to the track, you're more likely to be directly lined up. Why did that almost get through? Why did that get through? What? Excuse me? Alright. Well, like I said, we've placed as a Spectre, so we can't go back on our word now. Because extreme mode remembers. It's like one of those Telltale games. It fucking remembers what you do. It knows. It just knows. All right, let's go again. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, essentially, extreme mode Odysseys are fucked. And so even if you attempt a round with a new strategy like that, like buying and selling and getting this Spectre, essentially extreme mode Odyssey remembers that. Even if you didn't complete the round successfully and you back out and try another strategy, it will still take away that previous strategy tower attempt. So even though it didn't successfully win you the round, and if you put together all of your successful rounds, you never actually placed a Spike Factory or a Spectre or anything like that, the game will still say, fuck you, you did in one lifetime, and so you lose that tower. Which is honestly very painful. I hate it. But it is apparently the rules of the assholes in charge. So let's try this again. Quincy, use your ability here. Fortifieds did get pretty far. Not a fan of that. Wow, really? Is that how much we're lacking fortified damage? Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Maybe an Archmage. Do we risk it and go for an Archmage? I don't think we can. We don't have the money. Oh, but we can just... Ah, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We will do this, and we will do this, because we have money. And let's go. So much easier, so much nicer. Just get it over with. We'll even activate it next round if we need to. Just die. All of you balloons. Cool. Second ability ready. First ability ready. Both other things on the map to help us get through this bullshit is ready. Quincy, go! Not too hard, not too hard, not too hard. I'm talking about this map. Oh, fuck this map. Thank God, leaving. Oh, next. I am so surprised. I'm smiling when I'm moving to geared. That shouldn't be a thing, but we're here now, and this is our setup, which is good, right? This is a good setup. Or at least not a terrible one, if you want to put it in better terms. Quincy, you can beat round 1 in that position, I hope. Okay. What else are we thinking? Probably snipers. Most likely, yes, we're going to be using snipers. Oh, I'm just glad the last map's over with. Stupid frickin' map. Nobody likes you. Workshop. Name one person who likes and enjoys playing on Workshop. Not me. You can count me out. That's for sure. Quincy, I'm trying to lighten the load here with the sniper. It's kind of working. Oh my god, that worked. That legitimately worked. I didn't think the sniper and Quincy on geared would flow so well. Alright, let's get another sniper. Could work. Maybe a wizard. We need someone attacking and near the track at all times. It doesn't matter if that's Quincy, it doesn't matter if that's a wizard, it just has to be someone. Because the sniper's certainly not going to be doing all the work, at least not this early. Explosions. Cool. That'll help. Oh my god, I put you back onto first. I'm so intelligent. I didn't think of doing that, but now that it's already been done, I don't have to think of doing it. If that makes sense. Let's put a dart here. It's not like we're going to need all 3 darts on the last map. Good. Let's start working on this guy. The guy that will always be attacking. Oh, You don't know how much of a relief I'm feeling right now, because we've beaten Workshop, and somehow we've beat it with 72 lives. What the fuck? I don't know how that works, because honestly, every other attempt I made, I was down to the 30s. And I was willing to accept that at that point. That's how desperate I was. It was sad. It really was. But now we're here, and I can be happy again. Cool. Should probably get a wall of fire for you soon. But first, shrapnel shot. Just the fact that there's nothing in the way on this map makes it insanely that much easier than Stupid Face McGee Workshop. Doesn't even matter if we lose a few lives. Doesn't even matter, because we will not get them back, but we won't lose many. Why? Fuck it, we're living with my mistake. We're living with it, and it's okay. Do we want another sniper? No, let's get this. Whoa, you're gonna be leaving the map soon, actually. Let's get another sniper. This one will be my my money maker. You will be on strong for now. We will call you Clarence. I only start naming things when I go slightly insane, so don't worry. Don't worry as in, like, I'm not fully insane. So, you know, it's not the worst case scenario. Quincy, we good? We good. Watch out, pink balloons. Deadliest thing on the planet for you. It's like toxic to you. Okay. If we can get a wall of fire, which I think will be good to get at this point in time. We've got 2 snipers that can see camos, so it's fine. I really wish he just left his wall of fire there. That would have been so good. Like, could you imagine if you can choose where on the map to put a wall of fire? How game-changing that would be for the wizard. Like, even on a map where wizards are not in the best place possible, you can just place them down and be like, summon a wall of fire over there. I mean, they're magic, right? You would expect them to be able to do some hocus-pocus bullshit and be like, oh, wall of fire? Yeah, where do you want it? Name it. You know? But apparently, only if it's nearby. It's like if firebenders could only bend fire a meter in front of them. You know how much shittier they would be at overthrowing the world? They'd be damn awful at it. Oh, and I believe Moabs move slower on this map? Yeah, cool. They're only at 90% speed, not 100. Which is good. I want a semi-automatic at least for round 40. I don't think it'll solo round 40. God no, maybe on 90% Moab movement, but I at least want a semi-auto just to help clean everything up. There we go. And then bouncing bullets. Honestly, bouncing bullets, super underrated upgrade. At least when you cross it with the top path. I don't think it's as useful when you go with the bottom path because it's not a heavy bouncing bullet. It's just a super fast, a lot of bouncing bullets. I imagine it'd still have its uses, but overall, larger caliber and bouncing bullets? Mwah. Beautiful. Let's not get it just yet, though. Let's see how we go with the Moab before we get it. Just because I'm a little bit worried that maybe it won't be enough Moab damage if we're just buying bouncing bullets, which aren't gonna bounce against a Moab, when we could be buying something else. We're just being precarious. We're just taking a precaution. That's it. How do we do? Slow Moab. Admittedly, very slow Moab. And the verdict is burn, 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 mega burn. Not enough. Not enough. Okay, see now we can get bouncing bullets and test to see if that actually does anything. I'm probably going to settle for fully auto rifle, but let's just see. Does bouncing bullets help here? Do the bullets bounce within the Moab? Because technically there's a lot of balloons in there for it to bounce into. But maybe not. Oh, maybe not, but it did do a shitload of damage upon popping the actual Moab. Which is good, but also not enough. Let's go fully auto. Oh yeah, this should do it. It should do it. Right? Oh yeah, fully auto plus that nice little wall of fire at the end there. Mwah, beautiful. Okay, now we get bouncing bullets. And to be honest, if we can, maybe supply drop. It's a little scary, but supply drop would be good here. Honestly, I've had a weird amount of practice on this map. I don't like this one either, but I prefer it to Workshop. And the reason for both my practice and me liking it more is because I was given a challenge. And, well, it wasn't a challenge, it was an Odyssey. It was a custom Odyssey. I was given a custom Odyssey, right? And this was made by what I can only describe as someone who is the elite of the elite in terms of map creation, difficulty, and overall struggle city. And so I was given an Odyssey, custom Odyssey. This was the very first map. It was an extreme mode Odyssey, just like this one, except, you know, not like this one in the fact that this one is actually doable. And the very first map, this one, stumped me. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. I refused to use more than 5 towers at the time, which may have been my downfall. But, honestly, it was the biggest struggle I've had on this map. And it's given me a lot of practice with it since. So it's actually very beneficial that I've struggled my ass off beforehand. This wasn't even recently either. Ooh, we could get Elite Sniper and then get Elite Defender. Although, probably not if we're dead. Cool. We're so close to getting the Elite Defender. If we could just... Oh, wait, we just Quincy it. We're good. We just Quincy it, and then we can afford Elite Defender. If we just do it right around here. And then we can afford Elite Defender. And then we can destroy while making money, so that we can make more money, and then we can place a plane or something, maybe? Who knows, we might not even need one. Honestly, sniper strategies are pretty damn strong. You genuinely might not need a plane if you go for a sniper strategy, apparently. But that's good. It's good to have planes on Sunken Ruins, and it's also good to have snipers, so I'm not placing any more of them. But I might place 1 plane. We don't need 3 bloody planes to get through Sunken Ruins. Is that what the map's called? I've been struggling with this. Sunken Columns. I've been struggling with that so much. Sunken Ruins, Sunken Columns, Column Ruins, Double Ruin Columns. I feel like it's called something else in battles too. Maybe I'm just dumb as hell and it's not. But for some reason I keep thinking it's called something else. So we're not going to buy this straight away. We're going to use the ability first because the cooldown resets once you buy it. You know, it's not an insta cooldown, here you go. So it's worth waiting a little. And now, what do we do? If we upgrade either of these two to a 5th tier, there's no guarantee it'll be on the map at all times. So I'd say at the moment, we just sort of wait. Wait and see what happens. Although if we get the wizard middle path, and we go all the way to the end, there will be a permanent thing on the map that will just destroy everything. So maybe we'll do that. See if we can get to a Wizard Lord Phoenix. And any time that we struggle, we can activate this to help us out. That would actually be very useful for us. 63 might be a little scary. Elite Defender can usually solo, but... Okay, the wizard just teleported, that's cool. I'm glad we all got to witness the true power of the wizard. The one that should really be able to teleport, not the Legend of the Night. Cool. And last round, a little more ceramics in this one, but we should be fine. The 2 snipers and the wall of fire breath breathing wizard of death should dominate. Cool. I don't know why, it just feels like Workshop is like, I don't know, there's like a permanent debuff whenever you play that map where the balloons are stronger or some shit. I don't know what it is, it's just a weird feeling, but I think we'll be fine for a little bit. I don't know how long that will last though. Preferably, I'd like to be fine for a lot of bit, but see, that's one thing I've learned about this map, is that if you've got solid snipers or planes or helis even, I don't personally like helis, a little too expensive on them for my tastes, but if you've got global damage on this map, you might just be able to sit pretty for a while, which is what we're doing. And the main reason I'm not upgrading my Dart Monkey is because, just like Quincy, he's a little useless if he's not attacking. So if we just ignore those 2 for now, because these snipers are going to town, like goddamn. And even better, like, we didn't go for Cripple Moab, because if we did, that would, number 1, stack up all the Moabs for sure, and number 2, we wouldn't buff this sniper with the elite sniper's ability, or passive, I should say. Okay, we're actually doing well. We're on track to getting the Wizard Lord Phoenix, but honestly, I don't know if we'll need it. You know, like, we're doing well in terms of making cash for it, but it may not be necessary in the end, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh, actually, maybe we're not on track to making it in time. Anyway, that doesn't matter. The reason that doesn't matter is because we've got 40 grand. If we need something doing, we'll get it done, you know? We could potentially still make it. I've often underestimated how much money round 78 and 79 can give us, but ooh, a little bit sketchy, but it's fine. You know why it's fine? Because it's not just a stupid straight line. Ooh. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's an easily solved issue, just like this. But still, scary regens. We are actually probably going to make it to Wizard Lord Phoenix, which is crazy. 54,000. That's an insane amount of you asking for a tower. But there it is. Boom. Okay, I think it's safe to say that we're going to dominate now. It doesn't matter what they throw. I'm going to take a victory sip of my drink. Tastes like victory. And even better, look at our squad that we've got prepared for sunken columns. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? More money. Thank you. It's even better because the Phoenix is actually going the same direction as the little geared clock is. Oh, what was that map called on BTD5? Clock Tower or something? Oh, that was probably one of my favorite BTD5 maps. So creative. And it was pretty much a similar design to this, where like there's a big rotating thing that's sort of happening in the middle, except it was a beginner or an easier map because essentially they had to go down the minute hand and go up the hour hand. And so if it was pointing to 1 o'clock, it would have to go down up to the 1 o'clock and then go around the outside of the clock and then leave. And then if it was pointing to 2 o'clock, it would go down and then up over here. And oh, that was a beautiful map. It was very scary when it was at 11 o'clock, I think. Who knows? Maybe I'm talking out my ass. I don't remember. Final map. Sunken columns. Columns? Columns. Sunken columns. Right, is there anything we need to know about this map? Oh yes, everything's bloody expensive. I remember. But we're only going around 70. Only going around 70. Nice. I want Quincy right there. Let's see if we can do a Quincy start. It's going to be sketchy, but at least all the balloons will be grouped up nicely. And to be honest, 65 lives going into the last map. Not awful, considering we started with 100. And I've noticed that as well. Like, Ninja Kiwi's purposely giving us more lives to start off these Odysseys with. And I feel like that's because they're making them harder. Even if you're choosing hard mode, they're still making them harder. Okay. 6 lives gone is not awful. Sniper. Once again, snipers are the best. Honestly, like, I used to have the strategy of just placing specters every single Odyssey, or every single map on every single Odyssey. And while that still holds true, and while, you know, that still works, I feel like snipers might be my new go-to thing. Simply because, I mean, on Geared, you saw what they did. You saw what they did. Testify in court now. But no, you saw the absolute mayhem they caused. You know, even just two, you need 2 snipers at least, which is the bad thing. You know, 2 snipers per map is probably what you'll need just to cover your ass, because 1 sniper on its own cannot pick up that slack fast enough in the early game. But if you have 2 of them, 1 can aim for strong, 1 can aim for first. Typically, I do have the faster firing one aiming for first, and then the more heavy duty top path plus middle path damage one / moneymaker, I will have aiming for strong, naturally. Oh right, yeah, I forgot, you can remove that. Honestly, don't worry about these middle 2 places. It's literally for helicopters and planes. And if you think it's for anything else, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Although it might be for mages as well. Wizards, maybe alchemists, but often I don't use alchemists for damage, so I probably wouldn't even place them there either. Let's get some shrapnel. Things are getting a little sketchy, a little out of hand. How we looking? Not awful, but still a little off-putting. Yeah, we can deal with that. Let's get some upgrades for you, my friend. You look a little lonely. Get the 540. That sounds like a bus. Okay. Beautiful. See, this combination right here, even just a 1-2-0 and a 0-2-2, pretty damn strong early on. I mean, don't get me wrong, Quincy's helping. I mean, in quotations, he's helping, I guess. But, these 2. Stealing all the pops for sure. 1,400, 1,700. There you go. And yes, maybe that's because they have infinite range, and when Quincy misses anything, it immediately goes to the snipers. But hey, if Quincy was just good, nothing would go to the snipers. So, yeah. Anyway, semi-automatic, we've seen the power, we will be getting it. And fully automatic is probably next step, just because we've seen the power, it is dope. Well, maybe I'll alch buff these 2. That could offset the extra cost of fully auto rifle before round 40. Maybe. So essentially, we only beat round 40 on the last map because we had a fully auto rifle. And so if we get an alchemist to buff a semi-auto rifle, maybe it'll be just as strong? Who knows? How much is it? 5,100. Honestly, not terrible. but it might be enough for us to not afford it before round 40. But we'll see, we'll see. Plus we do get to use Quincy's ability this time in, oh, what am I gonna say? In tandem? Yeah, in tandem with, this. Which is good, because we didn't get to do that on Geared because Quincy was sitting over here somewhere just shooting arrows off down a clock tower or some shit. He wasn't paying attention, let's just put it like that. Get that as well, and we should be fine for around 40. Ooh, here we go. Oh my god, easy. Oh, so easy. Alright. I mean, if you guys need to keep watching this video, then by all means keep watching, but I think you know where this is going. A similar place to Geared. And don't worry, if you do choose to keep on watching, I appreciate it, and I'm here with you. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, but I feel like you guys are adequately prepared and equipped to deal with this Odyssey now. And goddamn, honestly, I thought with these 3 maps at the end, it would be a struggle to do it without monkey knowledge, and if we did only have 50 lives, we would in fact be dead. Although, to be fair, we could have saved lives earlier on this map, we're just a little lazy, and it's the last map, so you don't really need to save extra lives. So long as you've got 1 or 2. Oh my god, fully auto rifle, just... God damn. It's like all the kids in computing class, or like 90% of the kids in your computer class, when they're told to do like a typing test, and then there's that one kid that's just been practicing typing since he was born. He's just like 1,600 words per minute or some shit. Oh, cleans up everything. Doesn't even know what he's typing. You know? It's like some people read so fast that they don't know what they're reading. Or like, they're reading so slow that they just zone out and completely, like, they're reading the words but they're not making sense of them. That was more my speed. But yeah, goddamn. I think that I've had that the worst in high school for sure. I think it was either biology or physics. Either way, regardless, I was reading a thick-ass textbook, and not in the good way. Ooh, we're good. But yeah, thick-ass textbook. It had no reason to be that thick. And I think it was like 8 or 9 times in a row I tried to read one sentence. And I just zoned out so hard every single time. I'd have to read it again and again and again, and I just didn't know. That was a little bit sketchy there, but you can just use a Quincy ability to make up for the sketchiness if you can't afford it on time, because I don't know, if you bought something else. But yeah, I had to read a sentence like nine times before I was like, you know what, maybe now's not the best time to study. And it's even worse when you're rereading in the first place. Like, if you've already read through certain chapters in a book, like, the only reason I personally would reread anything is number 1, for studying, and number 2, I wouldn't. You know, I've never reread a book. You know, if I don't think I've had a book where I was that emotionally invested and loved it that deeply that I've wanted to reread it. I personally just revel in the memories I've had of that book and just leave it there, you know? But with textbooks and studying for exams, you will be rereading shit a lot. And so I've already read that sentence like ages ago. But in my mind, I read it like 9 or 6, like 8 or 9 more times, and I was just like, fuck, this is shit. Okay, round 63. Shouldn't be that hard, but it is split up a bit. So, okay, no, that's fine. Why are you on elite? You know what? It's fine too. You can stay on elite, my friend. I forgive you. I didn't realize how easily 2 snipers and Quincy could solo this map. Feels like it, huh? Admittedly, we could save up for a Spectre. And because this map is a little bit more of a pain in the ass than the average, I'm gonna buy it anyway, preemptively? Preemptively. I was gonna say presumptually. Not the right word. Presumably I'll buy it. I mean, I said I would, but... Anyway, I'm just talking out of my ass right now, so it's fine. Oh, he's reloading, but he's still shooting. Dedication to the cause right there. But yes, this looks like a victory. Honestly, Workshop's the only pain in the ass map in this Odyssey. And we managed to get through it. So, I'd say that's a win in our books. Screw the rest of the maps. Screw everything about them. We managed to get through Workshop. That's the win right there. Also, I've just realized, by having my monkey knowledge turned off and not using powers and instas, if I wasn't... No, wait, you can still back out in chimps modes. Okay, besides the fact that we have 100 lives rather than 1, it's essentially like I'm turning each of these maps into chimps. Huh. I'm sure there's... No, wait, I'm selling. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm sure there's some reason that's not true. But there we go. We did place recursive clusters, you lying fuck. Sorry. I'm just really excited that I don't have to play Workshop again. At least not until a future Odyssey throws it back in. But there you go. 200 monkey money. 50... Oh, fuck. Why can't you give me an Insta-monkey? Why do you have to feed me things for the event? Anyway, by the way, there's an event on. It started yesterday, so you've got plenty of time to do it if you didn't notice it. Interesting, I had to actually click on that for it to come up. Usually it forces you into it. Snipers. They were my key player this time around, so we'll get some snipers. Okay, you know what? I take it back. I do prefer this over an Insta-monkey. 4 Insta-monkeys, all of them snipers? Yes, please. Okay. Worth it, worth it. Okay, but there we go. That... Okay, I'm officially turning this back on now because I've missed it. Anyway, that was Knock Knock, Who's There? The Odyssey completed. First 2 maps, so beautiful. Last 3 maps, fairly chill, besides you. Although, to be fair, I probably should have used more abilities than I did to really take advantage of that. So, you know, do what you will. But there it is. Yeah, I really can't speak. I should probably end this video as soon as I can. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.